Hi guys, I'm going to show you how to use Gua Sha, which has been used for thousands of years to treat pain and health conditions, mainly out of China, but it's been used in Greece, all over the world, Egypt, everywhere. Now, by the way, before we start to show you how to use this to remove neck pain, don't forget to subscribe if you like my channel, like the video, and of course, if you want to learn more about Gua Sha, you can just click on the link in the description box, and that'll take you to my full course. Gua Sha, for those of you who do not know, it's known as coining, because you can use a coin, scraping, or spooning. They use the Chinese soup spoons. And of course, you can buy a specific Gua Sha tool made of jade or buffalo horn or plastic from Amazon. They're really cheap. But you don't have to wait. Look, this thing works perfectly. It's from my Instant Pot, just the rice spoon, I guess it is. And you can use it like this. Or in the video, I used the jar from... a lid from peanut butter or something. I can't remember exactly what I used, but so you can just use a lid with a rounded lip, okay? Or as I say, a Chinese soup spoon, or anything out of the kitchen cabinet that's got a rounded lip like this, and it is absolutely brilliant at removing pain. So let me show you. I treat my son here and how to help with neck pain. All right, so I'm going to treat for neck pain here. My son actually did have some neck pain on the right hand side, so as you can see, as always, once again, we are scanning first. And I'm doing this one in a seated position. Just, again, for people who are watching this, they might not have a massage table. Of course, you could do this lying on the bed. But to access the neck, it's easy on if you don't have a massage table, on a chair. So I've got his neck on a stretch now. So I just put it. It's called lateral flexion. And just because now I can work the muscle in a lengthened position. You don't have to, but this is what I suggest. Have the head central first, and then you can gently put into a stretch as long as it's pain-free. So now I'm coming up, hitting those the levator scapulae muscle, and working upwards. Where it's always really grumpy, that big tendon there, and that goes all the way up to the neck. So I'm just working there. I felt that was pretty gristly, pretty bumpy. He didn't have a lot of pain, but his neck pain was on the right side. So that's why I'm just working along trapezius here, going up now, scanning for the bumps in the road as such. And working my way down. Really looking for all of those adhesions. Now, this is a more advanced technique. You get them from center, and then you get them to move away as you see that. It's stretching the fascia there as we move the Gua Sha tool down, as they move their head to the side. So it's lengthening out the muscle as you apply pressure to it. Really fantastic technique to do this. Really, really effective. So if someone was in pain, you'd get them to do it just before they have pain, if this is a painful motion. If they can't do it, well then they can't do it. Now I've got him to turn his head slightly to 45 degrees and just working down through all of these muscles here. Working along the muscles. So now I'm getting him to turn to the left as well to work that muscle in rotation, with the neck going into rotation. So the reason we're doing that, we're getting him to actively move his muscles as we put the Gua Sha tool, we use the Gua Sha tool, so we're putting compression with the Gua Sha tool and we're working it, and you'll get much better results. Make sure you don't clunk onto the point of the shoulder where the bone is. And of course, really work up these areas, the occipital area, suboccipital muscles, base of the skull, in other words. Work all along there. As if you had a massage table, you could do this on the massage table. If you had a massage table, you could do it on a chair as well. So I'm just getting him to check his range of motion, which is what I do with a client, and stopping him to turn his shoulders. You want to turn his whole body. You just want pure rotation of the neck. And then flexion. So you have good range of motion, rotation. Extension. Good head shot there. Hair shot. And then lateral flexion. Good range there. And good. Now he tries to turn his head a little bit there. You want to get the ear to shoulder. Don't let them turn down. And there you have it. That's how to treat a neck